Hello, people. Carl Crenshaw checking in. Live from the trenches once again. It's August 13th, 5 a.m. Did an all nighter again. Haven't slept still. It's been days since I had a night's sleep. I've been having to work hard, scrambling, maintaining that my family keeps a roof over their head, or I keep a roof over my family's head, shall I say. As you can hear behind me, that's the freeway. As you can see from right here, that's my room right there. So there's the freeway. There's the room. Um, this is what goes on every day, all night. Right now it's still kind of early. I'll let you guys see how it sounds in the morning, like rush hour when you've been up all night and you're trying to finally get some sleep around 8 or 9 a.m. and it sounds like a drag strip. The engines and music and motorcycles and just chaos. Pushing me to the max. I never fold though. I've always worked well under pressure. I'm a diamond, so I'm only gonna get harder. It's only gonna make me harder. It's only gonna make me better. God put me here for a reason. And it wasn't to lose. It wasn't to fold. It wasn't to sell out. It wasn't to give in. Now I haven't done that up to this point in my life at 47 years old. And I don't plan to do it. I don't think it's in me. So I get crazy when I get pressure. I get crazy. So right now, tonight, this morning actually, I feel crazy because I haven't had no rest and I feel pressure. I only have a certain amount of time in this room. My family's not together. We in two separate rooms because there's no way you can stuff 7 people in one room. There's no way. There's no way. Maybe it's a giant suite or something with 2 bedrooms or something. Okay, I get it, but no. That's not the case. I have to split up my family, put half of my family in one room and half of my family in another room, and it's not conjoining. And the location I am in is not sweet at all. Somebody just got murdered over here just the other day. A lady just got murdered, shot in the head just the other day. There's drug addicts everywhere. There's prostitution everywhere. There's alcoholics hanging out like this is the place to be. It's not for me. So I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. I'm disgruntled. I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. This place called the Arbors in Antelope. This apartment complex, this housing complex, they are criminals. And they neglected their tenants. Not just me, but hundreds of tenants in there. They've neglected them. Jeopardized people's lives. People lost their livelihoods. All this just to clean the place out, I guess, to raise the rent hike. But they were criminal anyway. Fraud going on, harassment going on, intimidation going on, all that. Like it's like a military base. So they violated my family last year, December 2021. By us having toxic black mold in our home, we was exposed. And they refused to acknowledge that problem exists. They refused to assist us in alleviating that problem. So that extended exposure, it changed our lives forever. It changed my health forever. It changed my family's health forever. It deterred my kids' learning. It messed up their mental capacity. It messed up my baby's developmental capabilities. It messed up my respiratory system. It gave my kids new ailments. You hear that? That's right by my window. No sleep. So I'm mad. That's why I'm outside. The Arbors at Antelope in Antelope, California. Do not move there. This is gonna be my claim, and this is gonna be my protest to make sure that I warn everybody who's trying to go in there. Don't go in there. Don't move in there. Don't move your family in there. Y'all could die. I almost died. I've been to ICU 4 times this year. 4 times. I'm talking about full code, like stat. Pipes and tubes all in my leg, waking up with all kind of stuff in my body because of what the damage has been done to my body. Like my circulatory system, my endocrine system is been destroyed. It almost killed me, but it didn't. Slowly, day by day, I'm getting better. I'll never recover fully. I've been crippled. It's crippled me. I was already born a cripple, but it's crippled me even more. But I still have my mind, and I have my spirit, and I have my heart. That's all I need. You could do without the body for a while. You can. When you walk in spirit, you don't need the body. The flesh is just a case. It's just a vessel. But when you're in mind, heart, and spirit, which I am, that's all I am. That's all I ever been. That's why they wanted to take me out. I have a beautiful family. We've been discriminated upon. We've been hated on. Been ridiculed, lied on, harassed, threatened. All that stuff does something to you psychologically. Yes, I have been damaged psychologically. My children have been damaged psychologically. They're aware of this. We've discussed everything. I'm very in tune with my children. I don't just let my children just believe that the world is the way it is if they don't know what's really going on. I let them see and understand, and we discuss. And I help make sure that they acknowledge this ugly, criminal, corrupt, perverted side of life. Arbors and Antelope, y'all foul, you need to pay me. They are owned by Capehart LLC, which are government contractors. They build military bases and stuff like this. They build projects, basically. Like science projects, basically. That's all the projects are, science projects. Where I was living, after I found out and realized how it's designed and where this stuff came from, it's just a big science project. And I'm sure I'm not the first victim in that place, in that unit where I was. Whoever left there before me probably suffered the same thing, and they just painted over the walls and moved me right back in. You know, all the places I've been, I never thought about mold. I never was aware of that. I never thought about, a mold being in the home. You always trust, the managers and the owners of the property. But no longer. It's going to be my movement right here. I'm going to expose y'all. Capehart LLC, you owe me. You owe me to send my 3-year-old son to speech therapy. He don't even talk. It's shut down his brain. All he does is rock and sing and dance, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't communicate with us. He doesn't say bottle. He doesn't say pee-pee. He doesn't say mama. He doesn't say daddy. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't talk. When he was talking fine. He was talking perfectly before all this happened. Me as a father, I know. I've cut the cord. I was with him since he was born. I was watching him develop. He's a child prodigy. He sings songs. I had him training on TV. He was saying his ABCs and everything. But he don't talk no more. He's been shut down. He's developed a developmental disorder. My kids, my 2 daughters, my 14-year-old and my 10-year-old, they've developed developmental disorders. They have mental disorders now from being exposed to this for too long. Because that stuff was in their room. It was in there for a long time. And they were suffering from it. They were acting out. But, I didn't know. You can't see it. It's a silent killer. Just like a heart attack. It's a silent killer. My 14-year-old prodigy, my 15-year-old prodigy daughter, great artist, beautiful child, beautiful girl, beautiful heart, angel, crawling down the hall, vomiting in the hall. I'm thinking we had some bad food. I'm like, why ain't nobody else sick? Nope, she got exposed. It was growing behind her bed, crawling down the hallway, laying on the toilet for hours. I'm worried about her. I think she got food poisoning. I think she's just gonna get over it. Nope, she had toxic mold exposure. In response to that, my son, he needs therapy now. I can't motivate him. He just walks around like a zombie. It broke my son down. He's suffering from depression now. I'm suffering from depression now. I believe my wife is too. I still got to get her checked out. My whole family's been damaged. So Capehart LLC, you need to do something for me. We need special therapy. We need special doctors. We need medical therapy. We need an endocrinologist. The stuff that the county and the state don't provide. You need to help us with those bills. You need to help us with those bills. You need to help us with all that back rent. Take that off. You need to pay us for everything that we lost, all our belongings. You need to pay us for all the money that we lost, all the potential earnings. We had just opened up a new business, got our business license and everything, and you destroyed that with your gross negligence by neglecting us. And it shows that they were willfully neglecting us after we informed them of the situation. Try to go to court, try to go to the Supreme Court, they're corrupt. Capehart LLC, a government contractor. So when you try to go make the government investigate the government, it's not happening. It's not happening. They all friends, they all dirty, all attorneys, they all in bed together. They all barter people's lives. And y'all all need to burn in hell. And this is the corruption, this is the perversion that's plagued our country. And this is why we sold out. This is why there are no real Americans no more. It's everybody for self. It's just people. It's just human beings. Human resources. That's what we are now. We're just cattle now. Well, I'm not. I'm still an American. I'm still an American native man in America. I'm a native. I'm black. I'm Swedish. I'm Cuban. Chippewa Indian. I'm a native. I'm a Native American. This is my country. This is my country. It's been hijacked and robbed by these alcoholic boy lovers from Europe. You hear what I'm saying? Now you got all this homosexuality running around. Now homosexuality is the law. Now these demons running around. Now they protect the demons with the law. The laws of the land, oh my God. We don't need man-made laws. We need the laws of the land to come back to maintain the balance. And for all you Bible thumpers talking about, oh, it's God's will and murder and all that, no. God's will is not to coexist with evil. You are supposed to smite Satan on sight. You're supposed to smite these demons on sight. But no, the laws have been built around them to keep them alive for life. And they can come back out later. We're paying taxes to keep them alive for life. So one day they building up, Satan's building up his army. One day he gonna open up all them gates. And all them people that's been locked up for 35, 25, 10 years, whatever, that's built up all that anger and rage and insanity, eating all that crazy food, they're gonna be on the streets. And then what? The laws are gonna protect those criminals, huh? Those rapists, huh? Those pedophiles, huh? Those kidnappers, huh? That's what the law is. So I understand. I've been just thinking, like, I understand why people turn into terrorists and all that. I understand why people be blowing stuff up. I understand why they turn against their country, because of the betrayal, because of the, what do you call it? Suppression, the oppression. Yep. The oppression makes you suppress what your actual reaction to being violated. See, I've been violated, and I'm getting persecuted for responding to this stuff promptly. You violated my family. You threatened my family. All my kids almost died. I almost died. If somebody tried to kill me, what am I supposed to do? Lay down? Oh no. Oh, they say no. It's against the law. No. You're supposed to smite Satan on sight. You hear me? Can you say it again? You're supposed to smite Satan on sight. So you devils, you're on notice. It's going to spark something, hopefully, in these people, man, in America. Y'all letting all these drug dealers and these fucking murderers run around, and you're not smiting them. You're not smiting them. You're just walking around them. You got these homeless, heroin, fentanyl zombies laying around all on the streets. Y'all just walk by them. You walk around the tents on the streets. People getting snatched in them tents and raped. People getting snatched in them tents and murdered. Injected with heroin and stuff. And they have them people, they have to have women. They have boys and women in there and men in there for days to get kidnapped. Going down places like Skid Row and stuff like that. Going down tent cities. It's ultimate evil. But these conditions was created by the devil. This ain't God's will. So that's what I'm saying. All you Bible thumpers, oh, it's God's will. He wants to. Nigga, he did not want this. This is not God's plan. This is not God's will. He gave us the power by sending the angels from heaven to come down here and fight in this war. But what do? Everybody's caught up in the flesh. Everybody's caught up in the flesh. Now everybody's not even caught up in the flesh. They're caught up on paper, on material, tangible paper, things that burn. They're not even taking care of their bodies no more. That's not me. I still haven't sold out to that. I still have my brain. I'm still awake. I still have the sight. And that's part of the reason why they want me dead. Because I can see those demons. They better not come around me. I've been in dark places. I've been in studios. I've been in stores. I can see them. They walk around me. I can smell them. I can sense them. Boy, you better keep moving, because it's not going to be worth getting life killing one of you motherfuckers. I want the head. Pause. I want the head. I want to scar his face like Xerxes, so he know he could be killed. He know he could be hurt. He know he could bleed. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do with my life. I created a family from scratch. Me and my wife created a family from blood, sweat, and tears. Placenta. You hear me? Beautiful hybrid children with all these blood streams in them, all these bloodlines, all the bloodlines of the world together in harmony, in one body, in one blood. Special blood, magic blood, anointed blood. Y'all owe me. Capehart LLC, you owe me. Arbors, you owe me. Everything is on record showing that I informed you of the conditions. I informed you of how we were affecting and how we were feeling. You offered not one help. You didn't even call, no courtesy or nothing. And I gave you your rent every month. I was never late. I pay my rent first. I pay my bills first before I do anything. So I always have a roof over my head. So I always have food in my refrigerator. I always have my power on. I always have my heat on. I'd rather have no clothes, no nothing, no car, nothing. But I got a roof over my head. I always pay my bills first. I'm not backwards like the rest of these people who go trick off their money and then hustle all month to scramble for rent. I pay my bills first all the time. I take care of my family first. That's the rule I live by as a king. So y'all owe me. To the world, if you ever come to Sacramento, if you ever come to Antelope, California, if you know anything about Capehart LLC, email me at molewar3@gmail.com. You can call my phone number, 347-785-2202. I don't care. The haters be calling, they be sending me messages anyway. I'm not dropping my line. I'm not dropping my line. I need my communication. I got to stay out. Capehart, you need to holler at me. I got all this evidence, and I will be disclosing it. I will be putting this stuff on video, and I will be tagging you guys. I need an attorney. All you guys are corrupt. A bunch of drunk fucking pedophiles, yo. Drunk rapists. Blood-thirsty vampires. I'm a vampire hunter. So, daywalkers, all that. I don't care. Don't show your face around me. Don't come within my circle. I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke you, Satan, and all your followers and minions. So you can troll all you want. I don't respond to none of the bull. I'm null to it. I'm null and void to it. My awareness factor is at such a height right now that I'm out of my body. I'm still in my mind. Like I said, I'm still in my spirit, and I'm still in my heart. I'm still American. I'm still a human being. I've always been a humanist. I've always been a humanitarian. That's what makes me such a great man. What makes me such a great family man. Y'all hear that? Think if that was by your window. No, that's my room right there. Think if that was by your window. I got my baby up there, my 3-year-old son. I got to isolate the room. I got to stay up all night. Fools be out here roaming. I can't have my kids. Nobody goes nowhere alone. It's not safe. I'm in a place where I'm not safe. I don't feel safe. I left a place where I'm not safe. I've been out of this place. I've been on the streets for 8 months. It's August. I've been going through this since the 10th December. I've been to ICU 4 times. I almost died, yo. I just wake up in the hospital, blacking out, falling out. This stuff is in my body. It's poisoning me, and my body's trying to get it out. So I stay in a state of shock because I'm allergic to this poison. And I need to purge this stuff out of my body, but I don't know how. The doctors ain't showing no interest. The lawyers definitely don't want to step up. All you guys work together and barter and barter people's lives, barter cases. You foul. You going to hell in that suit. And my idea of hell, you going to hell in that suit, is you gonna have to wear that same suit every day, and you're gonna be with them same lawyers, and y'all gonna have to go through the same cases for eternity. It's just gonna be you guys there together. That's my idea of hell. You're drinking whiskey with no flavor. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. That's my idea of hell for you. And I'm sure God got a special place for y'all. He got a special place for y'all. He got a beautiful place for me waiting right now. I'm fighting to get back there. I'm fighting to show the Lord that I'm worthy. And it's a struggle because I don't have no strength because my body's so beat up. My spirit is strong. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. I'm a fucking savage. When it comes to my life, when it comes to the ones that I love, my loved ones, my family, I'm a fucking savage. I black out. And that's what they want. That's what I feel like all this is, a trial to see if I'm a snap. But I'm not going to snap. I'm going to stay a human being. I'm going to stay loving. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to keep a beautiful circle around me. You devils ain't around me. You devils ain't welcome around me. So don't come around me trying to play no foul play. I'm going to sniff it out. You see this nose? Bell pepper, boy. Wide open. I got this big giant nose for a reason. To sniff out all this evil. And this place where I am is evil. They feed on souls. It's death, like slow death. Everybody's sick out here. Everybody's obese. Everybody has diabetes. Everybody has ADHD. All the kids are sick. The school system sucks. There's a bunch of fucking drug dealing gangbangers. No parents running around just wild. I'm in the capital of the law of where they make the law, the man-made laws. I'm in Sacramento, California, and I want to change legislation. But all you politicians are cowards. The news stations that I try to get to help me are cowards, except News 10. Julie Watts, thank you very much for doing that segment for me to put that out there. I know you got some flack. I know they was like, yo, you need to fall back. I know they told her that you better leave that alone. That's Capehart LLC, the government contractors. They work for the CIA. They work with the FBI and everybody. So how can I expect the Supreme Court? How can I expect the district court to investigate their own people, to prosecute their own people? They denied my petition to not even listen to my evidence, not even let me introduce my evidence. I don't get it, but I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna write y'all a letter, and this is gonna be my rebuttal, and I'm gonna have the video to back it up. And I will tag the Eastern Court. I will tag the Eastern District Court. I will tag the Western District Court. I will tag the Southern District Court, and I will tag the Northern District Court. Since I don't have no jurisdiction, you saying these are federal crimes committed by federal entities, and then you say there's no jurisdiction? I don't get it. I need a supreme lawyer. I need somebody who really wants some stripes and who ain't just trying to not get disbarred. Let this be your last case, and let's get some millions and change lives, save some lives, instead of assisting everybody's death. That's how everybody's getting paid. Assisting suicide. The Kevorkian syndrome. Nobody help each other. They'll watch you die. Somebody see a car coming that's about to run over an old lady, they gonna pull their camera out. They ain't gonna dive on her to get her out the way. Somebody see a kid getting snatched up in a car, they gonna pull out their phone. Somebody sees a group of kids abusing an old man, raping a woman, they gonna pull out their phone. Somebody see the police killing somebody, they gonna pull out their phones. Nobody's gonna step up. Nobody gonna push those devils back, and that's why they free to run rampant. And that's why you're gonna get touched, and that's why you're gonna lose a child. That's why you're gonna lose your mother. That's why you're gonna lose your brother, because nobody fight back. Nobody stands up. Y'all sit back, stop silent. I won't do that. It's been 23 minutes. I've been rambling, huh? I'm upset. And I got this stuff inside of me. I got this poison inside of me. I got this rage inside of me. I got this anger, this disappointment. I'm so distraught. But I'm aware of it. So I won't let that rule me. I won't let it control me. But sometimes it comes out. I'm around my family and stuff not going right. I project it on my kids. Because I have to motivate them. I can't motivate them because they were so full of life. They wanted everything. Dad, can I have this? Dad, can we go here? I can barely motivate them now. So I had to get on them. Yo, it ain't over. It ain't over for us. You're going to college. You're going to get an education. You're going to go to school. You're going to go see the world. You're going to leave this country and go to other countries and learn some culture. And learn about yourself. Discover yourself. You're not going to just get programmed and let somebody tell you that's who you are. It ain't going down. So I understand, and I need everybody else to understand. So if something happened to me because of what I'm doing, I'm going against the government. Yep, I'm going against the establishment. The government is corrupt. It needs to be burned down. It needs to be cleansed. It needs to cease to exist for a while. And everybody just turn your phones off, turn the social media off, and just get back out in the dirt. Start planting, start talking to each other, socializing and building. We got to rebuild all over again. But the American way, we got to build it the American way, and that's free. Not under duress, not under the thought or threats of being prosecuted or being detained or being taken to Guantanamo for this. This is how they create terrorists. It's all a big MK Ultra project where they try to split your brain, make you kill yourself or make you kill everybody else. No, my heart is set on saving everybody. My heart is set on saving myself. My heart is set on saving my family, saving my children, and make sure they live a long, fruitful life. They'll never be touched again. We're going to stay together. We're going to stay tight. And we're going to hook up with other families of the like, of the sort, who are tired of the same shit. You hear that? I've been going through this for months. There were locations where I was at where there was so much traffic on the street that the house was rumbling. But I had nowhere to go. I had no money. I had no money to leave. I can't leave anyway. I need the medical support. I'm sick. My kids are sick. They need the therapy. We need that boost to get back on our feet. So we trapped here. It's in jail, in a prison. So I'm about to cause a riot in prison. I'm a hellraiser. I'm a troublemaker, yes. Because I have a voice and I'm not afraid to use it. It's Carl Crenshaw checking out. Hit me on my stuff. I don't care if you like. I don't care if you subscribe. You hear that? That's just the beginning. It's barely 5 o'clock, boy. I'm gonna let y'all hear how it sound at 8 a.m. on the dot. All them horns and motorcycles and loud music. Who plays their music on 10 in the morning? I'm checking out, man. Peace to you, America.